Hello fellow YouTubers and welcome to mwdFortay Reviews. Yes, this is my new review series where I'm going to be reviewing stuff as it sort of says in the title. So this time on mwdFortay Reviews I'm going to be looking at the social networking site Tagged. Yes, the sites where they essentially encourage you to meet new people. Like this, you see. See, I'm entering, well, we've got our little weird friend entering from the strange mental institute, and there, I'm walking in from the door to the internet, because the internet has a door. I don't know where it is. Well, according to this I do, but it's in a top secret location, I know that much. They ain't gonna let you know where it is. The only big concern with it is who you're gonna meet. I mean, you could meet a guy like this. Look at him there. He's saying, "Hello there, children." Obviously, he's very scared by this, and I obviously knew this would happen. Being in touch with the internet, I know exactly what happens all the time. Yeah, a lot of abuse is essentially what happens in all its forms. The other thing is, because essentially Tagged is a site where you meet new people, a lot of people use it for dating purposes, and occasionally you can get the odd crazy woman who goes like this. You know, see, "I love you," massive heart there, and you've only just met them, you just sort of like, hi. And then obviously the evil ex there saying, you can have him, he's an arsehole. Because obviously I am an arsehole to my ex. Well, every single one of my exes probably thinks I'm an arsehole. In fact, you probably think I'm an arsehole as well. That's just generally how it goes. The other thing is that in reverse, that's how women might react, but this is how blokes react, because there's a lot of pictures on there. The profile pictures are actually of porn stars, which is interesting, to say the least. And, see, look, I can't even draw boobs, you know, but that is essentially a penis. Hopefully you can't see it from there properly, and if you can't, then I've obviously ruined it. Also, there is a game embedded in the site itself called Pets. Now, this is essentially the slave trade, really, as illustrated here. Look, there I am, selling my, in this case it's a cat, but it's not really a cat, it just works for the purposes of this. And there is a guy trying to purchase my pet for a measly £100. I will point out that Tagged have their own currency. There's TQ, and I've forgotten the other one, but the other one's green, and you start off with that. But then I did encounter one strange person who told me to sort of, in not too nice a way, to leave his pets alone. I just purchased one of his pets a few times to make some money. See, that's what I imagine he looks like, with no body. Well, unless you want, they're technically arms, but I've essentially made it into a diamond or a kite. I could have perhaps drawn some sort of line across there to make it into a kite, a man kite, which would be interesting. And see, obviously he's an idiot, and he's been beating his pet. See the dog there? I don't know if you can make it out, but the dog has got a black eye. But then the strangest thing happened. This guy retaliated by doing the one thing I wanted to happen, because it's a game, and he brought all my pets. He just brought every single one of them, and myself, which was kind of awkward, but, you know. And obviously I made quite a bit of money out of that. I mean, this is essentially what happened. He handed me a briefcase with £1 million in it. This is a metaphorical briefcase, it doesn't actually exist. And he just brought all my pets. So I was obviously like, £1 million, I'm going to turn this down. And yeah. And now, moving back a little bit, let's take a look at the home page of Tagged. It's a bit of a strange place. It's sort of, the main thing is like this. At the top you've got the bit where it says, you should meet these people. And they're all going, meet me there. And I'm just wondering why would I even do this? And below that, there are pets encouraging you to buy them. Now, this isn't the whole homepage. I've drawn the... Yeah, the homepage doesn't look like anything like that, but I just don't want to avoid copyright infringement and things. But, you know, what they're going to do, they'll sue me, possibly, for giving them some sort of strange review looking at their website. Maybe encouraging a few people to sign up, I don't know. And below that is essentially, what I think of it is the Facebook notification. You know when you go on Facebook, you've got the news feed. The news feed below this is of people you don't even know, and you can set it. I have obviously got it set to females, because I like looking at semi-naked women, because they're all posing in their bras. And I know a few friends who the ones who suggested me to join Tagged, who seem to be getting naked photos of girls. This has never happened to me. I would rather avoid that. And if there are any girls watching, feel free to find me on Tagged and send me naked photos. You obviously have to get an email address or something up there. Okay, and also, no ugly ones, please. I don't want the ugly girls. So if you consider yourself unattractive, then you probably should bother me. And so this is essentially a whole group of people there. And see, I do generally get enough of this shit off Facebook from my real friends. So, you know, and so now that brings me to my verdict of the website. So, did I like it, or did I not? Thumbs up or thumbs down, as the YouTube system is these days. Now, the thing is, if you like adding random strangers on Facebook, then I think the tagged format is for you. But if you're like me and you prefer to stick to your real friends, I'd stick to Twitter. And so, for me, personally, it's a thumbs down, or 3 out of 10, 1 star, or 1 out of 5. So, yeah, basically, it's not really for me. And that's the end of this strange review thing, where I talk to camera with a load of pictures I drew of stickmen, because I can't really draw. So, remember, so what shall I review next? You can tell me on, obviously, there's Facebook, a crappy drawing of Facebook, that is supposed to be Twitter there, and obviously leave it in the YouTube comments, and remember to rate, comment and subscribe, or do none of those things and risk nothing, because in this world nothing happens of any significance. Bye fellow YouTubers.